I'm a watermelon slammed into your driveway. 𝖈𝖚𝖔𝖓あんたらなんかじゃたばなってもかなわんクワバラクワバラクワバラ目にも止まらん速さ
Hello. Hello. How goes? Happy Thursday. We fucking made it. I'm so excited. It means tomorrow's Friday, which means it's almost 1 week less until fucking vacation. I am so ready to sleep in. You have no idea. No fucking idea. My god. I would rather not be doing this. Not this, but working. Traffic has been a nightmare all week. This afternoon, I said to my coworker, I was like, hey, what are the chances that you think we're gonna get one normal day, one normal afternoon, one normal session of traffic? Because it was feeling like that wasn't possible. This morning, there was an accident at a red light where someone hit the car going through a light hard enough that they rolled onto their side. This is the second rolled car I've seen this week. So they had blocked all 3 lanes of traffic on that particular fucking road. So they had like cops and stuff out there flagging people around this huge major intersection, and it's like, oh my god. Can you not work? Can you not wreck and work traffic, please? Please. Dustborn, hello. Hello, hello. Also, I did not properly say hello to Arantius or Arantius, Merlish, or Oscar. Hello, friends. I just realized. I'm not even doing this. Gartic got me mad. What Gartic do to you? What did Gartic do to you? You. I'm losing it. My brain fog is still kind of strong, but it's better. I almost had a headache, migraine, sinus thing. Pretty sure migraine, very low grade migraine this morning too, but I took some medicine and knocked that shit out. But I still have like all of the other effects that they usually cause, so you know, that's where we are. We just don't have any of the annoying pain part, so that's good. Also, if you want to play, here it is. Scared to Gartic on phone? Oh lord. Yeah, because it's hard to see, I would imagine. I'm gonna try to Gartic. Can I today? I don't really know. Mop, maybe? No. Glove? I feel like I'm decent at this game. Bug? Doesn't want to be bad and slow at it. I mean, there is no bad. There can be slow, but not bad. Have you seen the drawings here? Swiss roll. Oh my god, I haven't had a Swiss roll in forever. Look at some of these drawings. I know exactly. Judo, karate, wizard. Yay! Smile. Gap. Tooth gap. Gap tooth? Missing tooth. Coat. Crust? Mantle? Oh, how do you spell that? Like the Earth's crust? Universe. Solar system? I'm gonna go with Pluto. Triple jump? The fuck? Fire. Match. Lighter. Ice cream? Crust nut? Always that fucking crust nut. Always that fucking crust nut. The crust nut is in retrograde. Also, I have fucked up the sound, sort of. Not really. Oh my god. My headphones, I forgot to charge them and they are dying. So I am switching between two of them right now. And it has been a minute. It's totally all my fault, but you know. So it keeps yelling at me, battery low. Battery low. And I'm like, oh god. Why? Horse? Rocking horse? Bacon? Pork. Sausage. Pizza. Need a shoulder to cry on. Hula hoop. Hula hoop pin. Raft? Oh, fuck yeah. Also, I don't have Discord open, so I didn't post any of my going live stuff on any Discords. Other than my own. I don't feel like opening it, so I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Can opener. Rainbow. Bike. Tricycle? How do you spell tricycle? Bean. Motorcycle, maybe, yeah. Fuck yeah. 2 right at the end. Let's go. Yee yee. Bump. Bump. Bar? Hell yeah. Yell? Oops. What the fuck is that? Lizard. Avocado. If I could spell. Saw? Carpenter. Jigsaw. Skillet. Where do you see us? Oh, I see it. Spatula? They've circled the spatula, but are saying no. Eel. Eye. Noodle. Fish. Melon? Oh, I don't know what kind of fucking thing that is, though. I've seen it, but I don't know what it is. At first I thought it was an avocado. Axle? Huh. Whoa. Second, please. Second, please. Suspension might have been right. Maybe. It's definitely possible. It is definitely possible. Hello! Oh my god, are we actually in the right place on the frame? Probably not. Probably fucking not. There was something I wanted to show you all, and I can't remember what it was now. I can't remember what it was. I had originally like had something in mind, and then as soon as I hit the button I was like, oh, I also redid my manga shelves. Sort of. Someone got a word that wasn't avocado and drew a straight up avocado. Yeah, like, hello? Did they maybe mistake it? Like, think it was a different thing? Hold on. You are all going to gaze upon the beauty of my double stacked manga shelves. Because I said so. Because I said so. Oh no, I thought I had pictures. I do? Okay. I was like, what do you mean I don't have pictures? I so do. How do I turn this over? That is not the way. That is not the way. So I have a lot of empty Funko boxes that I hoarded over the years. Some of the Funkos, I don't even have the thing for it anymore, but I had them in the closet, and I saw a YouTube video where someone was like, I double stack my manga shelves by using old Funko boxes, and I was like, that's genius. 2 of them do not fit across, so I can only double stack for part of it. But I've started double stacking my manga shelves, and I'm gonna get some actual, like, shelves to go back there. But this whole ordeal started because Levy wouldn't leave one of the manga shelves on the bottom alone. She kept pushing the books all the way to the back. And, like, some of the shelves are open and some of them are, like, closed. You know, there's cube shelves, so it's kind of, you know, every other, and she was pushing them back, And it's not a big deal other than the fact that if they fall a certain way, they're gonna like get bent in half and like damaged and stuff. So I put those in there so that even if she pushes them back, there's like something to keep them from falling in the crack. But I'm very proud of making more space for my manga. I won't lie. I am proud of that. I am proud of it. Also, why? Why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta do this to me? Avocado. Shavocado? Shavocado. Fresh avocado. Didn't even notice. Oh, this? No, I happened to see it out of the corner. I mean, it's totally fine. I've been picking at it. It's my fault. It was fine. You need to know about, I don't have any fucking clue what that is. I'm about to, aren't I? Hold on.
Get to Del Taco. They got a new thing called free shavocado.
Free shavocado. Oh my god. Good lord. That's fucking hilarious. What the hell is Del Taco? What in the hell is Del Taco? Part of me feels like I should make that a command. I mean, I know that it's apparently got tacos. Why would we don't have Del Taco. Why would I know what Del Taco is? Is that a West Coast thing? It has to be. I'm pretty sure we don't. We don't have them in my area, at least, if we have them here. No. Mississippi has one. Hello? Alabama, Arizona, California, Colorado, Florida, Georgia, Idaho, Michigan, Mississippi, Nevada, New Mexico, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, South Carolina, Utah, Virginia, and Washington. Been to 5 states and all of them had it, so I thought it was national. It is national. Notably missing from Texas too, yeah. Yeah. So it's definitely sporadic. It doesn't seem to have necessarily a home. They didn't just avoid. No. So I think, let me tell you a secret, Oscar. We have so many fucking like Mexican and Tex-Mex places here that it's honestly probably not lucrative for them to come here. And as taco, thinking about it makes me hungry. If I could send you one and it wouldn't be moldy. Makes sense? Yeah. There's literally, so me and my partner were talking about it the other day. And we were like, you know, for a place that notoriously, like, has a lot of hate for, like, people from Mexico. These fuckers sure do have a lot of Mexican restaurants here. So, like, I live in, like, how do I explain this? So, like, there's a main part of my town, like, the actual township part of my town. And then there's, like, it's not even a suburb because it's not a big enough town to have a suburb because technically where I'm at is technically a suburb of Baton Rouge. But it's like a little offshoot, kind of situation that has like its own name. And within that tiny little section, there's like five or six Mexican restaurants, and it's like, the fuck? And it's only that way because like of all the hate. But like, I just don't understand. No, this sounds absurd, but they have my favorite chili fries. Oh no, that doesn't sound absurd. That doesn't sound absurd at all. Fucking I know it's not the same thing, but Taco Bell does like fucking chicken tenders and french fries now. So like, I mean, honestly, that doesn't surprise me. It's like all of the fast food places have had to, or have decided to branch out into everything instead of just staying in their lane. So I can totally see that. So no, it does not sound absurd to me. Jack in the Box is the most ridiculous in that aspect. Good lord, I know, but listen, their curly fries, I would die. I would die for Jack in the Box curly fries. I haven't had them in so long though, I don't actually know if they're still any good. I don't know if they're still any good. So I might be talking out my ass on that one because of that. There's a Jack in the Box down the street from where I work, but it's on a corner that is like notoriously difficult to get in and out of. Also, it's so greasy that it goes through my system and like, let me just use your imagination. And you're probably correct. And they have some good stuff. They do. Been trying to think of which are must go to American essentials for a certain someone. Wendy's is up there. Also, Orantias, if you think about it, and you have like a wild hair, try their chicken tenders. If you ever had the McDonald's chicken selects, only the McDonald's chicken selects, not their new whatever the hell that tender is supposed to be, the sad little whatever that is. But back when they had like the buttermilk chicken selects that were actually really, really good. And tell me they're not the same thing. Tell me Wendy's didn't get the chicken selects. We have a facility that is basically like a distribution center for fast food places, kind of close to where I grew up. It hasn't been there since I was young, but it like in my adulthood they built it. And I feel like for the chicken tenders, it was like a race to who got the best ones. And I feel like Wendy's won the race. Never go to fast food anymore, so I'll have to check. Yeah. I really only do it every now and again. When me and Michael are out and about, sometimes we'll stop somewhere, but that's about it. And of course I have, I pick up something for lunch on Wednesday and something for lunch on Friday, but I don't go like into a place, but I refuse to pay for delivery because it's fucking absurd. I have not even heard there was a Snickerdoodle Frosty, but now I fucking want that. Thank you. The Frosty is an experience. And thank you, now I want a Frosty. I'll be right back. Give me like 30 minutes. I'm gonna go to Wendy's. $15 meal becomes a $30 meal? Yeah. The meal I get is definitely not... I'm trying to think. I think mine is like 10, or that one was like 10. It cost us like 25 if we both eat. It's expensive, I know. Wendy's is just expensive in general. And depending on what you get too. So there's also that. I have a flyaway, if you're wondering what the fuck I'm doing right here. I can see it. It's like, right here. I can see it out of my peripheral vision. It's bothering me. Side of fries earlier at a non-fancy place. 30? Yeah. Yup. I actually don't feel like that's too uncommon. Especially for places that are not like huge national chains. So like, I feel like the bigger the chain, the more they can technically afford to come down on their prices a little. Versus like places that maybe aren't local but aren't as big. Does that make sense? Also, they're closing Wendy's locations here. So that's cool. I hope they don't close the one that we like to go to, because I don't want to go to the one in our actual town. The one in our actual town, they should just shut that shit down. So after the flood in 2016, the building actually flooded. It was like 7 feet of water in that bitch. They knocked it down. If I remember correctly, they had knocked it down and like, no, they just let the building sit there. That's the one they just let the building sit there. They rebuilt the gas station next to it, is what happened. And so they like, it was like a couple of years ago, like no more than 4 or 5 years ago, randomly they came through and knocked that Wendy's down and rebuilt it from the ground up. And I was like, are you kidding? You just like let it sit here for like nearly 6 years, and then all of a sudden you want to do something with it? What the fuck? And now it's the best looking, Wendy's, but it is like the shittiest staff. Like, their attitude is very shitty at that particular one, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know if people who go to that one are just bitchier, so they have developed like a defense mechanism. I have no fucking idea. But the one we go to isn't very far away from it, and they don't act like that. I don't know what's up, but something is up. That is what I do know. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I've been talking about Wendy's for far too long. Wendy's, I think you should pay me for repping your Frosty and your chicken tenders. I did diss your chili today, though. Sorry about it. Sorry about it. You need to get off your high horse about your fucking chili. Get off your high horse about your fucking chili. They don't need to know about the chili, but listen. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. It's funny because I don't really have strong feelings about it either way, but it is funny to poke fun at it because everybody's like, oh, Wendy's chili, and I'm like, honestly, miss me with that shit. Give me the Frosty and let me go. Give me my Frosty and let me leave. But that's just me. I feel like I have such a bad relationship with food because of like aversions and stuff like that a lot of the time I don't feel like I can engage in like the strong opinions about like food places because a lot of the time I can't eat the stuff there anyway, so like I don't have an opinion. But sometimes I get like this like surge. And it's like, holy shit, I can actually dispute this without feeling like everyone hates me because of it. Oh. From a local place near me, that I had a gig last month and it was amazing and it was like €6 or something. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I feel like over here, a lot of places have a tendency to be like, oh yes, here have all these other things along with this thing that you want, even though you probably don't want these other things, so we can crank up the price and call it a meal. Or a meal deal or whatever. I don't know if that was the case for Rantius, but that happens here a lot. I just want food right now. Go get a snack. Go get a snack. I technically have a snack. Technically. I had a couple before I started stream. But these are yummy. Also, Rantius, you know what I'm gonna tell you right now if you just saw what I held up. But it was funny that we had the exact same chair. Thought earlier today, or sitting thought, I know. I fucking, my god. My god. I'm jealous. I want to sit like that. Put me on those twists. Fucking love the cinnamon ones. They're so good. I don't get them super often because I have a problem where I want to eat them all. I'm in bed, cannot get a snack, but you could. You could tiptoe through the window and get a snack. You could, and you want. The OGs are good. These are good. The cinnamon ones are good. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. Gonna stop making everybody hungry. Even though now I want snacks. Hold on. So I do want to make my room smell like something. Though. And we have choices. Because I went to Bath & Body Works. This has been like 2 weeks ago, and I've just kept all of the stuff in its bag. But I'm gonna I got this candle. It doesn't help me any, but I want to smell it anyway. Oh god. Oh my god! I want to eat this candle. Here, have a bite. Have a bite. Which one? This is, cinnamon caramel swirl. It smells so good. I was talking to the lady at the store about top-down scent warmers. And we had like a whole full-blown fucking discussion about it because something came up about me having birds. And apparently her mother has birds and couldn't use the candles either, but also really fucking love them. But they have a top-down warmer and the bottom ones never fucking work. You can smell it in my mind's nose. Can you smell this one too? I got a tiny bottle of this just in case I use all the other one. I still have my other bottle, but I got a tiny bottle of this one. Of course, hell yeah. I don't know, did I ever show you the haul? I don't think I did. No, I mentioned, that's my laundry detergent. Yes, you did. I also got this one. I really like the car air freshener for this one. Was tempted to go today for the $6 lotions. I should have told my mom, because she likes those. I can't use the lotions because everybody knows my skin. But I have 8 fucking lotions. Listen, if there's one you dearly love. Also, we were talking about this one recently, Arantius. The strawberry snowflake. Or maybe cotton waffle. Yeah. Listen, it smells yummy. I'm sorry, I'm still making you hungry. Okay, so do I want to spray Vanilla Noir, the waffle one, or the strawberry snowflake one? Also, these room sprays last me 1,000 years. So when I catch them on sale, it's really, really good for me. Like, I bought 2 maybe like over a year, maybe a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years, and I'm still using them. So I feel like these are really good value for me. Especially when you catch them on sale. Need to bring an empty suitcase, I swear to God. Maybe. Some waffle action? Okay, let's do some waffle action. We all talk about how I like strong scents. It's no different with this. I think you're technically only supposed to spray it once, but I'd spray it twice. And it is what it is. It is what it is. It be what it be. Sorry. You're in here right now and it reminded me of that. That goes through my head way too often. Way too often. But when you think about the true crime you mentioned. Oh god, what? Oh, was it a suitcase related one? Was there a body in a suitcase? Win-win no matter what happens. Being a body in a suitcase? I think I might disagree with you. So my shirt is really bothering me. It feels weird today. It's fine. I always completely overthink that shit anyway. It's fine. Maybe if I sit up straight? Nope, still feels weird. Oh shit. Don't call the cops until the next morning. Oh, chick put her boyfriend in a suitcase and let him suffocate! I'm sorry. Oh, thought I have somehow influenced people. Would it be? Listen, it comes into my head so often. So often. So, fucking Christ. Can you just, you know, if it takes showing my arm waddle, that's so fine. As long as you just fucking stay up here or something. I don't care. Just don't touch my elbow crack. Don't touch it. It's gonna drive me fucking crazy. Like, just don't touch my elbow crack. Please. Okay. I already feel like 10 times better. Because my shirt is no longer touching my elbow crack. Jesus. What? Was I even saying anything important? Probably fucking not. Probably not. Oh man, you know what I didn't bring up here? I didn't bring Derpy and, the eyeball bird. I got a cup at the craft fair thing that I went to. K-pop Demon Hunters one, and it is the cat. The giant cat tiger and the eyeball bird, and it is amazing. It is amazing. I also got some art and I won some dice, so that was fun. There's hold please, hold. I forget. Okay, I'm gonna chance getting muted for this. I'm gonna chance getting muted for this. Okay. So you do remember K-pop Demon Hunters. Okay, hold on. We're gonna zoom into my face, and I'm gonna pause this. So, let me just remember what state I'm in when I show you this. Hold on. It's fucking hilarious, honestly. Oh my god. The best part about that whole thing is that began to happen the moment I got there. They were raising money for the Baton Rouge Food Bank. One guy just entirely doing his own thing. I know. It's the best. We have like a group of guys out here who are like part of Mardi Gras parades, and they like kind of walk with some of the floats. And I'm wondering if some of those guys are not the same people. Because like doing that specific thing, they don't need to be in sync with anyone because it's just them doing their own thing. Basically making sure people don't get under like the wheels and stuff of floats. So I wonder. Obviously I'll never know. But I still wonder. Alright, let's see about actually loading up this game. Also, I have gotten addicted to TCG card shop again. TCG sim again. And it's a problem. I could lose so many hours to that game without even realizing that it's happening. To what now? Orantius, I know you don't have any pets, so I know a cat didn't step on your keyboard. Oh shit, hold on. I have a little monitor up right now, and I don't know how to get to the menu any other way than this, so. And I wanted to turn it off for game stuff. Sounds like someone needs some sleep, maybe a little. Gonna get in trouble? You are, because are you talking about yourself? Are you calling yourself out right now? I was just fucking hot in this bitch. I got home today and it was 78 in the house because we've been getting down into like lows of like 20s, 30s, and like low 40s. And we have reptiles, so I've talked about this. If I don't keep the house at a certain temperature, they get confused and they won't eat and stuff, so they get like really weird. So we keep it at a certain temperature, like we don't let it get too cold. They don't really care about it getting warmer, but they care about it getting too cold and then too warm again. Anyway, so I've been setting our thermostat heater like at a specific like low temperature that it will kick on at if it hits it, just to knock chills out of the air. And Michael didn't turn the heat off today, which meant the air didn't blow, and it was 78 in the house when I got home, which is not horrible for me, but it's like, imagine if it had been hotter today. See, I don't see you nervously opening Discord. Strange antiquities. Strange antiquities, everybody. Strange antiquities. Have we decided how old titties have to be considered antiquities. Don't want to imagine hotter. Thank you. Listen, I don't have a choice, okay? It was... We're going back up in temperature right now, by the way, in case anyone is wondering. 63 right now, which is a great temperature. Honestly, just in general. Like a nice... Do you want to wear a sleeve? You can, I guess. Do you not want to wear a sleeve? You can also do that. Some people down here think that 63 is cold, and I'm like, you're fucking crazy, actually. But yeah, we're going... What's our highest temperature this week? 84. 84. God, I miss our 30 lows already. But also the wibble wobble back and forth, up and down is really difficult. And it's part of the reason I had that headache yesterday. I am so convinced. All right. Not nervous, just checking because notifications don't always work. I don't have notifications turned on. I would die. I would simply die. Now, the only thing I would like is, and this might exist and I might be dumb, is I would like an option so that I can have notifications only when I get messages. Because I think messages would be awesome, but I don't want everything else. And I don't want to mute all of the servers because sometimes when I turn the sound on, I do want to know when things are happening, but like... That's about it. That's about it. But hi, okay, I'm gonna give you the best treat of your life. I have notifications off for servers, but DMs are on. I didn't even know you could do that. Are you ready? Arantius knows what's up. Did you baby? Did you baby Jupiter? Did you baby? You're welcome. You knew I was gonna do it anyway. So we've got things and stuff. What was the last thing that happened? I think the last thing that happened is I got this thing. Hello? Oh, apparently it does stuff. Interesting. But yeah, apparently we got this guy. Did I get anything else? I could put these away, but I don't feel like it. I'm just gonna... Can I put 2 on there? No, I can't. Well, damn. Well, that sucks. Okay, can I do something? I need to organize a little bit, is what is happening here. So I don't know when I'm gonna use all these cups again. So let me kind of move around my library to there. And then we can move the scale over a little bit. I'm thinking cups. Watched you play this for like 10 hours and I still have zero clue what's even happening. Though you tried to explain. I did not really try to explain. Not really. So there's a story, but people come looking at your shop for certain things and you use the different senses, these things, and it tells you different things about it. Based on that, plus information from the different books you have, like this Hermetic Symbology one, this Strange Artifacts Guide, this Gems book, and this Curses book, you can kind of suss some things out and give them the appropriate thing that they've asked for. And when you do that, you get more of the story, and you also uncover more of the items that way. Then there's like, we have 3 maps in this one. There was only 1 in the first one. But like you use some of the clues you get to locate places on any of these various maps, depending on what the clue is. So it's like kind of like puzzles, riddles, kind of. And then you also end up with like pages like this that say things or tell you things, and those are the clues, but I don't have the other half of that one. So I can't do shit with that. I can't do shit with that right now, but I do know that I also unlocked this thing last time I played, which is interesting. Yeah, so it's basically you're getting the story by solving the puzzles given to you, and the puzzles come from customers, and they also come from things customers give you and scraps of paper you find and things like that. So but right now I'm just trying to organize my shop a little bit because it's a fucking chaotic mess. So I don't really need to. It can be a mess, and that's fine. Because I don't really know how I want to organize it. Like right now I've kind of got all the necklace looking things over here, like the pendants. I was actually going to drop these cups down here. I saw somebody else do this with these little cups, and I was like, oh wow, that's a great way to save some room. That's fine. You know what's amazing? My favorite. Fucking bomb ass song. Sorry. I had to. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. Also, my shirt is touching my arm crease again, and I don't want it. Okay, so we've got some like pillar. These are gonna be the unidentified necklaces, I guess, kind of right here. Not the elbow crack. I know. I don't like it. These can be hand adjacent that are not identified. Anything that is identified, I kind of would like to be here. Just like on the other side of the frame, because that makes sense to me somehow. Don't ask me how, because I don't know. But also there are pendants over here, and I'm kind of leaving them here because they were already in this case. Anything with a symbol, I'm gonna put over here. Okay, wait. Non-identified with a symbol will go there. You can go here, like this. We can put this mask over there. Please don't ask my logic, because there isn't any. It does not exist. The logic is not. Okay, I'm just trying to get all the stuff that isn't already identified, like, in my main frame. That's really the goal. Yeah. I think... oh, this is not identified either. We'll put that there. We'll put this here, like this. It doesn't really matter where they go. You know what's funny, because we talked about this? I have a headache now. No! Fuck that. No. I refuse. I do not accept. Oh wow, we don't have that much stuff to identify. That's actually really good. Oh god, and this little guy. Our little charm guy. Make sure I didn't hide anything from myself. Okay, we're gonna... Yes. And then I'm gonna... These are annoying me. So I'm gonna put them back where they go. Back where I found them originally. Also, you should be asleep so your headache can go away. She should be sleeping so that your headache can go bye-bye. Okay, should I do my first customer of the day? I think I should. I'm nervous though. Also, I am so far into this game and I still don't really understand what this does. Like, it changes on both sides. So I bet time is gonna come up at some point. Should really try, but it's gonna be rough. Yes, I get that. I do. Oh, our mailman, give me my mail, thank you. Been hearing a worrying rumor about Verona Green. Yeah, me too. They're saying she drowned in the lake. That's what I fucking heard. I'm kind of mad about it. I hope for all our sakes they're wrong. They're probably not wrong, and I'm mad about it. David, I'm mad. David, I don't like this rock. If you get that reference, I'm so sorry. I'm fucking so sorry. According to family legend, an ancestor of mine hid an item of thematic significance in his burial chamber. It has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to search for it myself until I learned that it was in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Perhaps it's better to leave it to those who know what they're doing. That's really pissing me off, Robert. South Carolina's gone. Arantius, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Ow, oh, hydrate, thank you. I have just a little bit of my drink left. Well, I say my drink, it's ice, but my very long straw from my new cup. Like, this straw is, look at it. That's fucking, I just needed a straw, okay? I just needed a straw. I'm glad somebody knows, though, and I'm not alone. I wouldn't have to know if Michael hadn't told me. I never looked at it on my phone, so I don't get any of it. Thank fuck. It's all on his phone. Okay, so I don't think I can really do much with this clue yet. We'll look at it in a minute, though. I have fallen victim to it? Yeah. Oh, fuck. I've done something quite stupid. Yeah, it looks like your veins are black. I went exploring in Heathwood and came across a grave. It was overgrown with dark brambles, so I started to clear them and got to get a better look at the inscription. You got poked, didn't you? I wasn't as careful as I should have been. The thorns were thick and menacing, and I scratched my arm on one of them. You fucking... Yes, you tried to kill yourself. I've not felt well since. Please help me. Fucking look at... Can you look at her? So I think we need this. Curses. Feels constricted. Clamped vice. Skin is pale and cold to the touch, and veins stand out darkly on the body. Eventually death will occur. So we're looking for something for Black Heart. So let's check our antiquities book. We have this cool thing, which is awesome. Black Heart Lamb's Siphon. Used to reverse the effects of Black Heart curse. A skilled hand is required to perform the procedure. Drawing the curse from the body... Drawing the curse from the body over the course of several hours. The instrument is made using the dried seed pod of a sheep snap plant. Oh fuck, is it this? Does it... Sounds hollow. Then delicate. I think it's this. We're gonna go with our gut for once and see if it's right. Yes, okay, I'm never right. I always get the fucking rising dread. Truth conduit. Goodbye. Don't die. Don't die. Okay, you're labeled now. Oh boy. Thaddeus White. You don't know me, but it's time I introduce myself. I'm the curator of the Museum of History here at 𝖚𝖕𝖔. Okay. Eli and I have a complicated relationship. Don't all siblings? Oh, you're his brother. I was gonna call you gay lovers, but that would be weird. I don't tend to come by the shop much anymore, but I heard he had left town for a few days. Wanted to bring him this, but I know he'd only turn me away without even looking at it. Okay, I guess I'm gonna take it, so that he can yell at me. My ear itches. Ooh. It's almost Mardi Gras. If we just paint this wooden part purple, we've got a Mardi Gras totem. Okay, what is it? Gold, wood, and green. It's hard, no shit. Nothing remarkable. Center sound. Takes great effort to tear my eyes away. Okay. Okay. I hear you. So what day am I on? I'm on day 12. Simone Green. Jupiter! Thank goodness you're safe. I was worried about you. I hope my mother is okay too. I've lost count of the amount of gossip I've heard about her misdeeds over the years. The truth is, when she gets stuck into a mystery, she's been known to disappear for days at a time. In the meantime, I believe I've found another clue in the journal. The text directly before this is largely illegible, but I was also able to make out a reference to a vault of some kind. Okay, clues abound. What is this? 3 resonant objects. Lightest first, heaviest last. What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, sorry. My neck. Oh, there we go. That's part of like my aftermath of headaches and migraines for me is that neck thing. It hurts so bad. Resonant. It's not gonna be in here, but I'm gonna look anyway. They use words sometimes because they show up places that you wouldn't expect. See what I mean? It says 3 though. It says 3. So what's the third one? Okay, so I know what this is right away. I know what that is right away. Did I already identify this? No. These resonant objects give off a faint... Oh, these bolded words are in the thing. I see. It will be familiar to any 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓. Sorry, I just had a moment. It is the scent of the storm of ozone and power. The scent of magic. When these vapors are inhaled deeply, they can unlock deep wells of anger and channel them into powerful maelstrom. This is the power of the west wind. The wicked witch of the west. Okay, so definitely this one. Almost without a doubt. Okay, so this is a little over 1 pound. Okay. So this is definitely, oh, that's definitely one of them. This is giving, okay, what is the symbol for wind? Let's see. Is there a symbol for wind? I feel like almost... Well, there's a symbol for air. But air is not wind. Not necessarily. Oh no. Game Freak got taken by the void. Also, there's a bingo vote happening, but I forgot to turn on bingo, so please disregard that. Winter. Wind. Wind, storm, rain. So maybe a bunch of symbols? Wait, is it this one? How the fuck am I supposed to check? How am I supposed to know? DJ, hello. Congrats on your rune. Also, how much do you weigh? Okay, so you weigh less. I think this is what they want, but I don't know what goes in the middle. 3 resonant objects. Lightest first, heaviest last. So maybe, wait. Maybe... Am I missing one? Is there one? They're making me use my brain? It should show up in here, though. If it were... Okay, because I only have 2 that are resident. Okay, I guess let's get our next customer and see what happens. So far, these are my 2 that are resonant, and this is the one that weighs the least, and this one weighs the most. And it says 3, so I assume anything with 3 is gonna be here. So that's where that's gonna be for now, in my opinion. So who do we have? Francesca Robertson. Hello, Francesca. I got a fright when they brought the body of that poor drowned woman to me with those lifeless black eyes. Thought for sure it was Verona at first. She does look like her, but we're quite certain it's a lady from Hawkshead, who went missing a few days ago. There's one thing I can't get out of my head, though. Why would she try to swim across the lake? And in the meantime, Verona is still missing. I don't like to use thermatic needles as a rule, but the circumstances are beyond the rule book. We need answers. Thermatic needle. Hold on. I have already identified the thermatic needle, right? I feel like I've heard that before. I wonder if I was lurking somewhere and they just said it, so my brain... Excuse me, my headphone died. My headphone died. How dare it. DJ, how goes? If you're not lurking. If you're lurking, keep lurking. Oh, I also couldn't say for the rest of your speed run and Radiance stuff. So how did that go? I do want to know. I do want to know because I have been at work and I haven't been able to look. Also, I'm fighting my shirt. So please ignore me fighting my shirt. Thermatic needle. Maybe, hold on. I could probably just, did I identify it? Let me look in my book first. Let's look in the book. Thermatic needle. No, I have not. Thermatic needles are controversial items that are rarely used. They can reach into the mind of the recently deceased and give them an impression of their thoughts before they died. Curiously, the weight of these tall items decreases when heated. Interesting. Interesting. So it's a tall item? So is it this? I bet you it's that. Did it say increases or decreases? It said decreases. Little Kizzy. I know, I love the kitty. I love Jupiter. DJ, I'm so mad. Somebody kidnapped Jupiter because they wanted us to give them something that is harmful and does bad stuff, and we wouldn't give it to them. We gave them something else instead, and they kidnapped Jupiter and made us go find him, and I was so mad. I was so mad. But here, have a little kitty purr. I think it's this. Come back. I think it's this. No. Amazing. Give me... You can go live back over here. Yes. Alright, so we've got a clue. We've got a newly labeled thing. So we'll kind of scooch our stuff over here. I'm trying to keep everything that's not labeled on screen because I keep forgetting things are on these other screens. Like I have a lot of other things. I'm actually gonna make it look pretty, I guess. Hold on. Wait, we've got plants. We don't need to put our stuff. We can put plants in here to make it look pretty. There. It was looking a little barren, so we'll put a little green, a little foliage. Okay, right. Next person. Audrey Bell. Hello, Audrey. The people are afraid. And they are right to be. But it is too late for them. Wow, that's morbid. They are of no use to us, but you might be. Wow! Rude. Come back. Prove yourself and perhaps Holgar will deem you worth saving. Why do you just get to come in here and tell me what I'm supposed to do? I require an object to study my restless congregation and remind them why I am the one who led us through these turbulent times. They respect strength and power above all else. Morgan's folly, which we've identified, I think. Or, no, that was Corvin's might, actually. Morgan's folly. For the banishment of 𝖈𝖚𝖔𝖓 and 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓. These tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Okay, so I have identified that one. So that would be an easy one to give her. Or we could do one we haven't identified. Fortinance can enhance physical strength or restore strength that has been sapped, whether by exertion or by hex. They are made of stone or iron and usually take the form of a small totem. Stone or iron, this is 10. Bronze. Okay, bronze. Okay, also bronze. It said small. Gold. Okay, so it shouldn't be any of this. Actually. I can't remember what it said. Stone or iron. Is it this? Might be this. Limestone? Maybe not. Ooh, do I not have it? So this is stone. An iron? That's got gold though. Maybe this. It says gold as well. Okay, hold on. It also... Restore strength. Okay, what is the symbol for strength? There's probably a symbol for strength. Blessing. Oh, nope, nope, nope. 10 copper, gold, wax, earth, weakness. What about weakness upside down? Would that be strength? Strength is that. It's like an X with a diamond. Oh, I think it's that. I think it's this. My deduction skills say Fortinance is this. Yes! Okay, awesome. I feel like Fortinance is more like what she was looking for than Morgan's folly. I keep saying Morgan like would you consider Morgan a goddess? It's Morgan, Whitney. But Morgan just sounds cool. Alright, we've ended our day. We get a cool new card and clue. The writer's partner was less fortunate. They found his frozen body a week later. Oh boy. Oh, we can read these back? Okay, because I accidentally skipped one. The writer was lucky. He made it to Backborough and found refuge there and was nursed back to health. He was later discovered his left eye was permanently blackened, like his partner's eye had been. This is the one I skipped. These two men fought as the heavens opened and lightning flashed across the night. One man wrestled the casket from the other's grasp and leaped astride his horse, galloping off into the cold, wet darkness. Alright. Boop. Little Tracy thingy. Oh. Oh. Okay. I am marked by Jupiter. The symbol of you know, the only reason I remember the symbol of Jupiter is because of Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is the reason I remember what the symbol of Jupiter is, and the reason I have seen the symbol of Jupiter. I don't think I saw it in the catacombs. I think I saw it only in the house, but let me double check the catacombs. Just to be sure. I love this. I want to go here. Okay, so I know there was a Jupiter symbol in the house. It's right here. Okay, there's not like a different page for this. So I'm gonna click this and see if it goes. It does. Fuck you. The mark of Jupiter on my map led me to a square room on the ground floor. Other than an intriguing torn note, there doesn't seem to be anything of interest until I notice that the bookshelf was mounted on a runner and can slide to one side. I push it and it glides easily, revealing a hidden recess behind the wall. Hell yeah. Secrets. Ooh, I like this little pendant. Wait, is that the other part of my note? I think this might be the other part of my note. Okay, hold on, let me look at this. Textured. Nothing remarkable. Nothing to remark. Made of bronze and a black gemstone. We're gonna put you up here with the rest of them. Okay. I wanna see. There. Okay, it says the castle vaults are blocked by a 𝖈𝖚𝖗𝖃. I realized the other day, and I knew I was saying it wrong, but my brain keeps wanting to call it druidic. It's not druidic. It can be opened by any object made from silver or gold that can produce a see, there I go again, a 𝖈𝖚𝖃 field. Made of silver. This is made of silver. Hold this. I need to know. Not this. Not that. I don't need that. I need to know the different. Okay. So of the day. So I'm gonna need. No, sit here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, please hold. I'm gonna go and BRB right quick. I don't know why my stuff is not charging. So give me just a minute. Otherwise, my stuff is gonna die. Returned. I have returned. It was different. I didn't think it was my mouse. I thought it was something else. It's just my mouse. So my mouse might die. We'll deal with that when we get there. That's whatever. My mouse battery actually lasts forever, but it very rudely interrupted what I was doing. Very rudely, because now I've forgotten. You need to turn this guy on, right? Yeah, I do. And then I need to make that symbol, the 𝖈𝖚𝖗𝖃 symbol, which is that, and then the big one at the top, and then the little one here. Okay, so I need those. I need those. And so if I turn it like this, this one is not it. Silver. That's the thing, is it needs to be silver. But I don't necessarily remember anything that is silver. Other than that, this isn't silver, right? Stone. Maybe I don't have it yet for that. Wait, this isn't silver, is it? That's stone. Okay. This is silver. That's not right, is it? No. Okay, so let's look for all my silver things. You're not silver, right? You're stone? Yeah. Okay. Do we have silver on anything? Iron. Tarnished silver. I did not realize that. Not you, though. Okay, this looks gold to me. Ren, hello. Hope you had a restful recovery for your migraine. Yeah, I did, thankfully. I woke up this morning, actually, and, sort of still had it, and I immediately, like, took some medication. So I have, like, the weird, like, auras and a little bit of brain fog that can come along with it. But other than that, we're good to go. Also, I am dying. I saw your Instagram reel today, and I fucking lost my mind. The chair one. So I fucking died when I saw it. Also, your knee bruise updates are giving me life. I don't know why they're so entertaining, but they are. The chair, the cuck chair. I fucking die. I did not expect, that is not what I expected to see when I watched that video, I will say. And it cracked me up. It cracked me up so much. Also, I need something silver, and I'm about to get mad about it. Stone. Huh. Quite obviously, I need to solve this clue. My nose is itchy. According to a family legend, an ancestor of mine hid an item of thematic significance in his burial chamber. It has never been found, but not for lack of trying. I was tempted to search for it myself and learned that it was in the catacombs in a place known as the Hall of Shields. Okay, I have so much stuff open right now. Hall of Shields. Hall of Shields. I feel like this would be obvious, right? Oh. Did I find it? Oh my god, did I do it? First try? As I descend further into the catacombs, a strange sensation comes over me. It is not fear, although fear is mixed with it. With cold clarity, I know at once what it is. I have entered an area unknown as the depths, a place where few have been and fewer have returned from. Not even, how do you say that? Palians? Can clear the air here and render it safe to breathe. But there is a way. Slate miners inhale the vapors produced by a spirit called the Wandering Shroud. They say it invigorates their senses and stays the mind rot that would otherwise consume them. It would be dangerous to continue exploring down here without following their lead. Wandering Shroud? Good lord. They want me to do a lot right now, don't they? Wandering Shroud. Could it be this easy? It could be. Shield Charm or Spirit Vault. Generic Charm of Protection. Make use of the art. Okay, wait, hold on. There's too much happening. Hold on. There's a way to inhale vapors by a spirit called a Wandering Shroud. They say it invigorates their senses, their mind. Consume. Okay, what's the other one? I kind of would like to do the other one so that way I could have identified something else. So I want to know what it is. Spirit Vault. Spirit Vault, also known as a voted chamber, is a receptacle used to store a wandering shroud. The interior is lined with a paste made from sulfur. Oh shit, I know which one this is. They are not considered dangerous, since the shrouds tend to be benign, but on occasion they do not take kindly to being restrained. The vibration of the receptacle can be felt. I think it's this. Smells like rotten egg. I think it's this. Yes! Okay, amazing. I try to breathe in the vapors from the Wandering Shroud, but to my horror, I realize that the Spirit Vault is empty. My vision starts to blur as the cloying air of the depths fill my lungs, and I stagger away in a daze. When at last I reach the surface, I take deep breaths of the fresh air, but my lungs ache for some time after. I need to be more careful. I have written to Barton Potter. He will know where to find a Wandering Shroud. Okay, so there is no shroud in there. That is a vessel for a Wandering Shroud. So I should hopefully get a message from him. Hopefully. James Herschel. Hello, James. I cannot say too much, but it has fallen to me to carry a secret that people would kill for. That people have killed for. Why are you fucking telling me? You're supposed to keep it a secret. It's a lot of weight to carry around in my head, and it's getting harder to bear around certain family members. Okay. It occurred to me that it would be safer in an ecumenical? I don't fucking know how to say that. Hold on. TTS. Tell me how to say it incorrectly. Thank you. Where are you? Hold on. I'm gonna type it. How does TTS say it? We'll say it their wrong way.
Ecumenical.
Okay, that's how I said it. That is how I said it. I'll take it. I'll take that as a win. I have no idea what that is, my guy. Sounds right? Yeah, perfect. It sounds amazing. That's totally how you say that. It's how you say it today. Wait. So did I not actually technically identify hold on. Wait. Spirit Vault. Okay, so I did identify that. What the fuck was I just doing? Right, I did need this book actually, though. Wow, I'm getting, if you can't tell, there's a lot happening right now. A receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. Memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenial at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty, on the other hand, has an ominous presence, pulling at threads of one's mind. Oscar, hello. Matter. Listen, I don't know how to say it, and we're just gonna go with TTS because, you know. I can't even. I don't say words. No, thank you. Don't add more letters. I can only use so many. Fucking. That song will get me so hyped so fast. So hyped so fast. Zoomies all day. I know. There's more than one. I have quite enough. I don't know if it's very audible.
It's like adding chocolate to an electrical store.
Oh god. Oh my god. Dude, I'm mad. Shit my pants. Wait, what are you talking about? What happened? What did I miss? I'm smooth braining today, okay? Made me? Yes, I got that. The dun hype? Oh, yes, it will do that. It will, here, I'll wait, prepare. Don't shit your pants again. Didn't gallon a wiener. I should add random phrases. That's one of the best parts, though. I know. I can't. Hold on. That was a tease. That was such a tease. Aw. Oh, yo, Arantius, yes. What's up? Collectively bully wanderer users. I don't know how, though. I don't know how. I'm gonna figure out how to bully all of the users. Because I think it would be funny. Wanted to use Reaper, I really did. So I think here's what I think. I don't have all the crests, no. And I fought LJ and was like, this fucking well, I also don't think there's anything wrong with, like, having two that you lean on. Or multiple. More than two. Honestly, whatever you feel like. I can't remember if I've fought LJ or not. I'm trying to think. Probably not, question mark? Oh, I see. Thank you. Yes. I didn't really have an issue. I didn't find an issue with that. So, Lincoln Jr. from Prison Break? Oh my god. Oh, but no, I don't have all of the crests. I do not. I think if you hinge on being fast all the time and being able to face tank into things, Wanderer will be your jam. Not that you also can't do that with Reaper, but Reaper is a little slower. The Poco is a little different. I personally really, I know a lot of people don't like it, but I really enjoy the little uppies at the end. That's actually one of my favorite things about it. I feel like it is very interesting when I use it as part of my, like, actual strat in a fight. And backtracked in my speedrun and got Wonder, and it was just such a relief. You just gotta branch out. I mean, you're gonna be forced to branch out anyway. Wonder is busted. Yeah, that's what I like about it, Arantius. I also like a little bit more, what's the word? Reach. I like a little more reach. Do look forward to using them when I'm not doing a speedrun though. Yeah, no, I feel like you gotta use what you're familiar with and what is like your go-to when you do a speedrun. I look forward to being able to use them all to see if I find a new favorite by having to like get used to them and stuff. Because I think it would be really interesting if one of the ones with more of a diagonal pogo ended up becoming a really like favorite of mine. There's one I really like. I have a bunch, I will say that, but I will say this, let's definitely keep it not too spoiler heavy, because I know that there are some people who might be hanging in chat that are maybe not actively typing anything that may not want to be spoiled for that kind of thing. So just like acronyms all the way. Just use the default one and it just use the default one and did it fine. With the speedrun, I can definitely see it. I feel like there are some parts I would have trouble with, but I feel like I acclimate pretty well. I feel like if I have to say one thing about myself in video games, when I have to change something to a different thing, I acclimate very well to it. Not just controllers, but like game strats. As long as I remember to do it. Because one I really like that you don't have, I'm pretty certain. I gotcha. The 4 early game ones. Yeah, I think I still have 5. I'd have to look. I did a lot of just like cleanup last session, so I don't think I found anything new. I would have been fine sticking with that. Yeah, I think it's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very fun. It gives a lot of room. This is gonna sound weird. It gives a lot of room to grow as a player. Does that make sense? And not being able to hinge on a down pogo. And I know that I'm doing that currently, but the other ones, the other however many there are that are not Wander and Reaper, that are down pogos, I feel like if you get outside of those, it can't do anything but enhance your abilities. Gives a bunch of variety to repeated playthroughs. That is true. Oscar, I was talking to Arantius about randomizers today, actually. Do you know of anyone who, or if anyone is currently working on a randomizer? I would assume yes, but I figure like you may have heard whispers, but I don't know. I was going to use Reaper, but then found Meryl was watching and I was like, oh, never mind. Yeah, she found it today, so you can totally do that. It says there is one, but I don't know how well it works. Interesting. Interesting. There's one that exists. I haven't really looked into the state of it. Yeah, I feel like it's probably early on. I mean, it may be finished, but like, you know, bugs and all that good stuff. Bugs and all that stuff. I know Scurry did a video on Crest Randomizer, and I haven't watched it. Ooh. See, that's what I'm looking forward to the most about randomizers with Silksong. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. I am excited. I forgot what I was doing. Probably can now, unless they randomly found a fucking crazy secret I missed early. Oh god. So there's a couple things that stick out in my mind that I need to write down that I can't talk about. I occasionally think about them, or I pass just a screenshot of an early area, and it's like not even like anybody doing anything with the thing. It's literally just me going, huh, the fuck is that? And I remember very specifically one of them. Very, very specifically one of them is early game. It's in the Marrow, I think. And I think about it, I've thought about it a couple of times, and I've went past it a couple of times, I think. but I don't fucking know if it is actually anything or if it's just there. But it's Silksong. It feels like it's not just there. Had some things like that. Yeah, I need to really start writing them down because we all know how scatterbrained I am. 100% the game and have every non-Steel Soul achievement and still found 2 new little areas today. That's insane. See, at that point, I feel like I would be like watching other people just like to be, have I found that secret area that they're gonna talk about in like this video, or you know what I mean? Like, that's one of those things. One of your VODs, or maybe even live, I saw a room and I was like, what if I went back there and went back there now? I have ability. Yes, I expect abilities. Whoops, I'm sorry, I almost muted my thing. I'm very excited to see what the rest of the game holds on that front. Because I feel like I haven't really gotten anything new in a minute. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm excited. Like I said, I forgot what I was doing. Oh, right. So I wrote to a guy about this. So hopefully I'll get that soon. Right now I need this. And I wanted to look at some of the old things that I had because I feel like some of them were like things. Like doing things to the mind. But I can't remember which ones. I don't think it was this one. It was like one of them was like an uneasy feeling or something. Sense of being watched. Interesting. Okay, so that's got a sense attached. That one doesn't. Do you? No. Okay. Hold on, I need to look again. Cannot be sorted differently. When a memory has been left for long periods of time, begin to emit unpleasant vapors. There's an ominous presence pulling the threads of one's mind. An unpleasant vapor or threads of the mind. Do you smell like anything? That was probably the weirdest. When it moves. Nothing to remark. Okay, so definitely not that. What about this? Bone. It's made of bone. Do I not have it? Okay, what about, let's look at mind. Actually, I don't need to because I'm looking for this. Fuck. Ah. Aha. Aha. Got him. Got him. Hourglass motif on the box. Oh, I did not even realize that part. God. I was so confused. I was like... You were like... I'm listening. Why are birds chirping so violently? It's dark outside. Oh, that's hilarious. Shadow anchor. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. Okay. Shadow anchor, probably. Knowing who's probably gonna ask me for that. David, do you have my correspondence? People are getting restless. restless. The followers of Holgar have been marching through the streets with their crazed priest at their head. Not long ago, that sort of behavior wouldn't have been tolerated in Undermere. Now, there are people joining in. Fuck that. Time you said, David, I'm looking for... Oh. I'm somehow not surprised. Or Mr. Shack. In answer to your question, yes, it is possible to capture a wandering shroud. To the north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods, you'll come to a hilltop that was clearly of some ancient significance. It's not uncommon to see wandering shrouds there, but be patient. Okay, hold on. Okay, I've just got paper everywhere. Some classic Davids. Some classic Davids indeed. Okay, so north. Hold on. Follow the river? Are you considering this the river? Barrows. North of the town. What are we calling the town? Is this whole thing not the town? Come to a hilltop. Am I... Here is the river. This is feels like the river to me. Right? Am I crazy? River, this is north of town. So, a hilltop, though. What denotes a hilltop? Let's see. It's top of a hill. That helps. It doesn't. Oscar, it doesn't. To the north of town, if you follow the little stream up through the woods, you'll come out on a hilltop that was clearly some ancient significance. Is it the Barrows? Or we're gonna try a bunch of these things. I'm gonna go with my gut and go here first. After a pleasant walk along the beck, I reach a series of grassy mounds, the Barrows. Whoever is buried in them must have been important in their time. If I am to collect what I have come for, I will need to be prepared. That, right? Yes? Yes, okay. That's what I thought. That's what I thought we went there for. Catch a wandering shroud! Oh my god. Bingo, fucking bongo, achievement. Beep boop, beep fucking boop. Now I want to play Silk Song. I'm sorry. Not sorry, though. You should. Why not? I sit and wait quietly and patiently, not certain exactly what I'm looking for. For some time, nothing happens. And then, long after my mind has drifted towards the warm fire and a hearty supper, I notice a movement in the corner of my eye. A strange, thin mist has formed near one of the barrows. It seems to produce a sort of dark light. A contradiction to my eyes. A contradiction that my eyes have trouble perceiving clearly. The ethereal creature, for sure this is a creature of some kind, ambles toward the vault that I have left out for this purpose, and I daren't breathe as it slowly nestles itself within the receptacle. Yeah! Okay. Now, where the fuck was I going with that? Okay, got it. Right, right. The catacombs. The catacombs. And here we go. And we want to put the spirit vault and use the spirit vault. Yes! Okay. A stone sarcophagus sits on a raised portion of rock in the center of the cavern. I hold the torch closer to better see the inscription on the side of the tomb. It reads, "The sun's light will reveal my gift." Mystified, I cast my eye up to the walls of the cavern and search the shields for some other clue, but nothing stands out. Sun's light. Okay. Sun's light. Whoops, right here. Let's look for sun's light first, and then we'll look at light or sun. Well, here's light. Sunbound. Let's make sure there's not. Let's make sure there's not sun's light. I think it might be this. Designed to be carried discreetly, made of non-precious metal. Gemstone of light. Carry the warmth and light of the sun. Okay, so we're looking for the sun bond. Which I think is on the other side. This? Yes, okay. Sun bond banishes the darkness in an instant, half blinding my gloom-adjusted eyes and bringing summer's warmth to the cold cavern. Blinking and squinting, I notice that one of the shields in particular is glowing in the bright light. I reach up and pull the shield down and reveal a small cavity hewn into the rock behind it. Inside, a blood-red urn. Oh. Oh, that's got a snake on it. A little snake. Okay. You can live there. You can live there. Shoot. And you can live there. You can live here, and you can live there. Awesome. Okay. Here, pet the kitty. Pet the kitty. So, I still don't think I have the ability to do this. But what was this one? Resonant objects. Okay, anyway. Make sure it's not. Okay. Sure. James Herschel. Hi, James. Welcome back. After thinking after I left earlier, transferring the secret to an ecumenical only adds an extra step. Yes, it's safer than walking around with it in my head, but would I know where to find it? What I really need is a truth conduit, so that I can deceive them into thinking I know nothing at all. Right. I don't really like you, James. That is the impression I get from him. These items are used by tricksters and swindlers to distort and deceive. They do not warrant the designation of dark article that some want to apply to them, but they can be and have been used maliciously. The gentle sound they produce anchors the mind as the spell is woven, combining a symbology with a deeper... Okay. I think it's this. Gentle sound. What is that? What is that symbol on its head? Hold on. I think I'm kind of finally getting, like, the hang of how to figure out these clues. Deception. Yep, that's gonna be it. Ta fucking da. Yes. Okay. Right. Go live over there. Thank you. Thank you. I've got some clues that I don't have answers for. I've got them clues. They're multiplying. It's not electrifying. Also got these. 𝖈𝖚𝖗𝖔𝖓 was my nickname in high school. I don't know how to help you with that. Did it follow you? Abrasive. Evelyn Bennett. I have never felt more tired or devoid of life. An apathy has settled in my bones, and I do not seem able to shift. But while I still have breath in my lungs, I will not succumb without a fight. By the grace of Grey, I will find a way forward. Okay. Okay. So you need something for fatigue, basically. Also, I don't really know. What is 𝖕𝖚𝖗𝖃? Is that made up? I don't want to say mether. It's 𝖕𝖚𝖗. Traditional Irish communal drinking vessel. Oh, so it's one of our cups. I see. Right. Never seen that word in my life. Apparently, it is a thing. Also, is this a pane of glass? Has this been here and I have not noticed until now, or is that a visual glitch? So we need... Curse, danger, dark. Gemstone, earth, fear, feeling. Guilt. Love, melancholy. Mind? Wait. Diverging hook. That's the thing. That's the thing. Wait, restful? Can be used to enter meditative, bypass the rush of clutter, consciousness, promoting clarity of thought. She said tired. I don't think that's the same thing. It doesn't feel like they go to me. Strength. Vitality. Okay, hold on. I'm not sure I'm understanding this one. I've never... Okay, so a curse maybe? Do you have a curse? Afflicted. Appear to be able to breathe normally. They feel as though they are choking. Burning inside. A poison of the mind. Nightmares. Like the mouth and tongue. So I don't think it's a curse. Apathy. Can we look up apathy? No. She has breath. Curse. She's not fear. Not guilt. Joy? Life. Melancholy. What defines melancholy? What exactly is the definition of melancholy in this particular instance, I wonder? Binding, diverging, restful. I wonder if it could be that. Nightmare. Protection. Shadow catcher? Sleep? I don't know that she's necessarily having trouble sleeping. Okay, hold on. Let's... What did I literally just settle on? Sleep vessel. I feel in my bones. This is not necessarily gonna be it. Because it feels like... It doesn't feel like that kind of tired. If that makes sense. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so not a sleep vessel. Is it one of the cups? Is it you? No. Okay. Knocking out some things here. Okay. That's a cup without a fight. An apathy is... I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss for this one. I seem to pierce my soul. Red clay. What is this? Okay, hold on. What? I don't think it's gonna be that. What is this one? Ability to... Okay, so not that. Diverging hook? I don't like this. Gemstone? No, I don't like that. I don't think that's it. I don't like that. They had a strong compulsion like a siren's call. Heart chamber. Slew a trap. I don't think that's it either. 𝖈𝖚𝖗? Called the Hand of Jupiter or Fire Palm. Can reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played the game knows that they can only live so long. Okay. Also, Jupiter's my favorite planet, if anybody did not know that. You know now. Resonance Compass! Wait. No, I know that one already. That's in the thing. I have it sitting there. Godwin Siren. Heart. Looked at that. Resonance Compass. What did it do? Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Point toward a nearby resonant objects. The only objects that can be detected this way. Oh. Okay, we're gonna give that a second. Hold on. It's not pointing to anything, though. Oh. I don't know how to tell. Is it pointing at this? Actually, I have no idea how much that weighs. So that weighs a little under 2 pounds, but so does this one. Where did you go? Interesting. So it is saying this one. So that one is. What? Is it going anywhere else now? With this one. Hold on, I'm just gonna check. Oh, wait. So you're 2. Whoops. No, come back. But were you? Hold on. Wait. Oh, Lord help me, I'm opening Baba is you. Oh my god. Oscar, are you trying to die? How long has it been since you played that? Well, we're gonna sit this here. No, don't go back on the shelf. Ah! No! Oh my god. So are you... Are you... not? It says you were. You don't seem to be, though. This is fine. So it definitely thinks this one. The last time I made meaningful progress was in March. Holy shit. Why does it not feel like that long ago? That's crazy. Three resonant objects. Lightest first, heaviest last. Sure. Ah! Oh. Wait. Are all... Oh my god! Baba crashed. Guess it wasn't meant to be. Oh my god. It was just like, I don't think you want to do that, actually. It's these. It has to be. Okay. Okay, so that's very light. And I need to check these. Okay, okay. Ooh. Okay, sure. The game put me out of my misery preemptively. Oh my god. Oscar, how much of that do you have left? How much of that do you have left? Also, I fucking solved this clue. Can you believe it? I'm so excited about it. That does not go there. That goes down there. And you can sit there. I'm proud of myself. We're gonna leave you there. And you guys can sit here because I still think I'm gonna need you for the silver thing. Like 60% of the game? Ooh, so you've gotten into the tough portions. The very tough portions. I think this has to be what this is for, right? Okay, so... No? What does this mean? What? After being stressed out by the idea of Lingo or Baba, I decided to play some nice relaxing drama. Why have I like this? Oscar, I don't know. You could play Silk Song instead. You could play Silk Song instead. Great idea. See? I have the best ideas. It's not even a secret. Fucking Christ. What am I don't know what I'm doing here. Wait. Did that not solve the clue? Okay, what happens if I... Can I... zoom in? Oh shit, did I accidentally pick... I keep wanting to do ones that I don't think are actually correct. What do I do with this? Wait. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on, I have an idea. Need to make a checklist and just go through every room in the game again for Lingo. Oh, for Silk Song. I have no idea what rooms I have left to explore. Ugh, that's honestly very rough. Because just wandering around can get so tedious, even if you're having a good time. Okay. So we need... this one. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 6 and yes, okay, fucking oh, Hidden Sanctum, open a vault. Item. Hello though? What are we in space? Just feel like I've been everywhere 12 times already. That's a mood though. That is such a big mood. Void? It looks like it, right? It's just a blue tinted void. What's this? This is the thing on the trailer on the image for the game. It's a Whitney tinted. Whitney tinted. Whitney tinted would be green. I mean, I guess I do have, like, technically blue stuff all over this strain, though. Because it goes better than green, which is sad because I fucking love green. I love green. Feels unusual. Not hot exactly, but energetic somehow. Can't tell if that low is coming from the item or my own imagination. There's definitely something unusual about this item. I can't quite put my finger on it, though. Okay. Oh, hi. What if I gave you this? It's hot exactly. Not hot exactly, but energetic somehow. You know what? I'll take the compliment. Oh my god. I don't know why that's so funny. To me. Oh my god. I'm dying. I'm hitting everything. Send help. Send help. Okay. So this one is stumping me. Stumping me. Wait. Okay, I was gonna say, did that not get me the check mark on this one for being done? Fucking rude. Elva Stone. Okay, I'm gonna get Rising Dread from this. Like, almost guaranteed. Let's see. Okay. I've never felt more tired or more devoid of life. And apathy has settled in my bones, so I do not seem able to shift. This might be a curse. I did give someone something to curse people, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Broken Path. Braxis. A diverging hook is a way to carve thoughts from the mind. Can be used to relieve discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments. Planetary metal used. Action to reflect in their design. This one is stumping me. Tired. Part of me is like, it's gonna be the one that we just got. But I don't know what the one we just got even is. Entertainment, dark purposes, stone of water, earth and nature, peace and safety. Anchor between the body and the mind. Protection. Some of night. There are some who fear and some who are seduced. Okay, so I don't think it's gonna have stones. Okay, let's see. Wisdom, insanity, calm, poison. Is there like... Whoops! Oops, that is... Nope! 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 Give me my book back. Thank you. Fog. Lightning. Blessing. Rebirth. Oh! Is that it? No more? Okay. Okay, let's do it this way instead. Notice myself becoming drained of energy as I handle this object. Strongly of linseed. rough. Hand-worn wood. Okay, what is that symbol? I think I know what it is. Linseed. I don't know anything about linseed, Oscar. I don't know anything about it. The one thing that I'm violently allergic to? Oh no. Oh no, it's poison. It's probably poison in this case too. Weakness. Weakness. Go figure, right? I'm looking for things with symbols I can discern. Okay. Paralysis? Is that what I'm seeing? Yes. Okay. More of an intolerance than an allergy, but absolutely makes me sick super quickly. Even if I have a tiny bit. That's wild. Probably better known as flaxseed in some places. That makes sense. I did not know that, though. I did not know that. Nothing remarkable. Oh, look at this. This is like glowing. Well, I say glowing. It's got like a vapor around it now. Interesting. Nothing to remark. Chills my blood to hold it. Did not mean to say that. Guess I just winged my keyboard as it adjusted myself on my desk. You're fine. You're fine. Bones Guard. A Moonstone Guardian. What does a Moonstone Guardian do again? Oh, sorry. Oh my god. For the banishment of 𝖈𝖚𝖔𝖓 and 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓. No. Okay, hold on. I'm not sure about this one. Let's see, what does this one say? Can be rolled along the tongue to curse Tormund's paralysis. To protect against curse. Emit. Okay, so maybe? I remember I have a new silly mosaic tile clicking puzzle. Hell yeah! Do it! I remember the other one you played. It looked really fun to me. I feel like it would kill me also, though. Permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind. Recall which has been forgotten. Repair which has been broken. I'll be here fucking not knowing what I'm doing. Believing them in the world. Draw their power from. Oh, okay. Oh, ooh, excuse me. What is a shadow anchor? Oh, whoops. Sometimes using the practice of shadow casting without an anchor mind. Hold on. What about... mind. It's not insanity. She did not say she was going melancholy. Okay. A Gray's Grace. Where did I put that? Yes! Okay. See what it says. Using the index, I can find a sketch of a shadow catcher design in my book. A design that this item shares. Closer inspection reveals that it does indeed dispel melancholy. Okay. I was right to lock onto melancholy. I was worried for a second. Okay. Barton Potter, hello. I have had a tip-off about something exciting. Have you come across the so-called nameless gods? Did you also know that the tall stones that you sometimes find in high places were once doorways of a kind? There's an exciting part. An inscription has appeared on the stone that sits atop 𝖈𝖚𝖗𝖓. This is where you come in. I'm confident that a pit will open the doorway. The other option is a 𝖕𝖕𝖔𝖓 to read the inscription. But they say that if you read the language of the nameless gods, you become cursed, which I can't say I like the sound of. Leaning towards more of a direct approach, but then again, that could be dangerous too. A Beyblade? I know. It's a Beyblade. Of course. Of course, I should have known. Okay, so we're looking for a pit. The 3 different elements that make up a pit allegedly represent earth and sun and death. Energy is balanced in a way that the objects do not produce a recognizable thermic field. It can be directed to emit powerful vibrations capable of cracking rock. Okay. So, a pit. A pit is something we definitely... Okay. I recognize that one. Can you go somewhere? This is... You go over here. I haven't thought about Beyblades in so long. The funniest thing is that the main reason I ever think about Beyblades is because of Andy. So I don't remember... There's a couple of them that do that. I mean, technically... So how did I get that one labeled? Oh, no, I need that. One of those cultural phenomenons that just keeps coming back around every few years. It's weird, isn't it? It's like, I would say Pokemon, but Pokemon has not really left. But Beyblade's legitimately just, like, left. Is it maybe this? Is that a pit? Don't be the B one. Be a pit. Yes, okay. A Beyblade. I hope this works. Here's a token of my appreciation. Something for you to ponder over. Thank you. Give it here. Ooh, okay. So we've got another thing. Awesome. We've got so many things we still don't know about. With dreams of earning his fortune long banished from his mind, the man brought the casket to a trusted friend, the curator of a museum in 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓. Together, they looked for answers. Okay, what is my clue gonna be? Fucking rocking and rolling today, honestly. Sword? Sword. Oh, this is the catacombs, isn't it? I am buried with the Knight of Thorns. Oh, see what I said? Catacombs. Oh, it's raining. I love the rainy days. Catacombs. Knight of Thorns. If I were a Knight of Thorns, where would I be? I feel like maybe there are some dates in the entry. Because there is, in the book, there is something about the night. Oh, no. Show me the shimmer. 1356. Did I call that shit or what? $13.56. Yes. The tomb of the Knight of Thorns resides alongside an ossuary filled with the unknown dead from the Battle of the Sutherfell? It is an unpleasant place that I do not plan to linger in. Happily, I am able to find the item I came for without any difficulty, and I quickly leave and don't look back until I am out of the bright of day once more. Ooh, okay. Okay. We're getting a little crowded. We're getting a little crowded again. Sure. We might actually have one more day in us. Or more. Things have been moving. It's day 14. We've actually done 2 days. I feel like the last time I played, I legitimately was so just like not in it headspace wise that I like maybe did 1 day. Maybe. Alright, we're ready? We still got so much stuff to label. How is this all gonna happen in like, I don't know, it showed us how many days were left. Thomas Pope. Hello, Thomas Pope. I've noticed that some people claim not to fear death. They say that dying scares them, but not death itself. Not me. Not the great Thomas Pope. Give me pain. Give me fear. If I can feel, then I know I'm alive. Going back to nothingness, that's what I fear. I'm going to do my best to live forever, starting today with a 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓. I remember looking at that, but I don't know exactly what it was. So, oh right, this is the oh, wait, did the picture change? I feel like the picture changed. This city, she's been dead for years now, so death is not something that scares me. Oscar, what is that? What that from? I see the song, and I know that you and I kind of dictate music the same way. Sometimes called the Hand of Jupiter, or a fire palm. 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓 is an item with an enticing power. Proto-man? You've definitely mentioned that before. I don't think I've ever listened to that. You reverse the signs of aging, but anyone who has played that game knows that it can only last so long before time catches up. So it's a spear? I don't... Oh, fucking Christ. Hello? I just wanted to click it. Nothing to remark. It didn't tell me what it's made of or anything. But I assume it has to be like a circle. But I guess not. Act 3 is so close now. It's finally happening. Literally 16 years in the making. Act 2 was in 2009. Oh, Keep Quiet from Act 2. They are, I see. That's why I remember, like, nothing about them. It's that sort of situation. I see, I see. I see, I see. Everything is labeled here, right? Yes. Okay, so... I mean, technically... I kind of want to give him this. Let me look at you. A hand. Fire palm. Fire palm. Maybe. What if it's this? Because it's like burned. I don't think it is, but I'm tempted to put it in there and find out. Fire palm. Oh. Well, couldn't it also be this? Cold. This is cold. It's not warm. But it doesn't say it needs to be warm. Okay, what am I missing here? Okay, what is the symbol for fire? Also, hold on. Fear, fortune, insanity. Maybe death, maybe life. Fire. Heat. But what about fire? Okay, hold on. So I think this is ice and fire. Is there anything... Heard something about them in 2012-ish, but really got into them in 2017. Oh my god, that... I would say it sucks, but it doesn't. It feels great. But there's like this situation where you're like, I'm glad I found them, and I'm glad I found them late so I had more content, but also, oh my god. You got me through a bunch of shift work, working away from home. Yeah, I would, can you come do my job for a little while, please? Where they've been all my life. One day I might have to break down. One day. But we all know how I am. And one day will be just literally a random ass day. As long as I can blast Proto Men on a big sound system all day long. Oh god, that's so nice when you find something like that. Oh, fires. The triangles. It's the triangle with a line, though. That is not what I wanted. Air. Wax? Fire and wax. For this one. Crumbly. Yellow sandstone. I'm about to start just putting shit in this dude's hand. You know, that kind of thing, really Rogers. My boogly, if you know what I mean. I don't. I sure don't. It helps say all concept albums telling a big interconnected story. I like the story idea. And it's funny. I am joking. I do know what you mean, but the words were funny. Really crumbles my face. Ew. Ew. Why does that just remind me of, like, toe cheese? Don't ask me why. I don't know. But it does. It reminds me of toe cheese. Also, cat pet. Cat pet. Okay, I am not sure. Strong sense of being watched. Probably not that. If really tarmacs my driveway? Ew. That would be hot. Hot! Great effort to tear my eyes away. Hard gold wood. Hard golden wood. Yep. Guess I won't kink shame for my hard golden wood. You're not allowed to kink shame me for my hard golden wood. It's not allowed. For you finding tarmacking driveways hot? Oh. Listen, I'll take it. I'll take it. If you can tell me which of these things is this fucking 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓. 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓? It's not giving me any information. I absolutely cannot. I also swear to God this photo changed. I have so very much no idea what is happening. That is so understandable. So understandable. Honestly, probably for the best, too. Fire palm. My neck needs to crack. I feel like I am looking for a round item. Fire palm. I just, for some reason, you and Kel have both sold me on these games being interesting puzzlers. They are. They're very fun. They have a little story to go with them, and then some interesting, like, deduction stuff. So I will definitely play them, possibly just not on stream. I just suggest playing them in general. On stream or not on stream. I'm not picky. I just want you to play them. But I also want to know what the answer to this one is. How do I find the answer to this one? We're gonna play a game. Oh wait, my rising dread went down. Are you like warm or anything? It's got a low hum. There's a weird part of me that's like this one, because Jupiter, but it doesn't quite make any sense. But I am not sure. Is there anything with like the Jupiter symbol on it? Oh, hello? What does that mean? What is that symbol? Oh, fuck. Come on. Oh, blessings. Okay. Does anything else open? I have not been doing that. I have clicked on that one a lot, though. Do you... No. It won't just crumble. Huh. What about... Oh! That one's got something, too. Okay, what does that one mean? If I can remember what the hell the symbol is. Oh, fortune. or hypnosis? I think it's hypnosis. I think the smaller one's on the bottom. Yeah. Hypnosis. Okay. Okay, if I were Jupiter, where would I be? I keep wanting to just give him this. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. I don't have anything denoting Jupiter. Nothing denoting fire, other than this hand is like charred, right? Withered flesh. Gold. Leathery and bony, quite unpleasant to touch. I think this flesh is dead. And like mummified and not burnt, but I'm gonna rule it out. Okay. Okay. There's also the potential that I don't have it. Which I hate that. The castle vaults are blocked by a diurnic seal. Can be opened by any object made from silver or gold that produces a... Oh, or gold. I can't remember... I think the field was the 2. So not you. Not you. Nope. Silver or gold. Wait. This is bronze, right? Bronze. 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 Oh, wait. I checked this one. Are you gold? You are also bronze. And bronze. So this one has gold on it. That is not the one I'm looking for, though. Okay. Not that one. That's right. This is my symbol. Oh, shit. So that is my symbol. I do remember that. Not you. What are you made of? Bronze. Sandstone. Okay. Bronze. Are you gold? Bronze. I've exhausted my silver. I've tried all the silver. Bronze. Oh. Did my headphone just give up? I think my headphone just died. Yeah, I think my headphone died. And it didn't say anything to me. Give me audio. No? Looks like
Snake eyes!
Jesus Christ, that scared me. It's like, we're doing this a cappella? Yeah, you did hear that. Cool. Weird. Why did it just die like that? Dear game, I'm trying to puzzle. Excuse you. Uh-oh. OBS didn't freeze, did it? No, I'm still here. I'm opening something that sometimes fixes that little audio glitch, but it's doing something that I don't like. Hello? Audio. Don't fight me. Just do what I have asked you to do. Please. Hello? Hello? More like adios for real, though. Why are you doing this? Hello? Okay, then. I'm gonna restart Caster. Maybe we'll get some audio. Nope, Caster said nope, I'm good. Fucking weird. Why are you misbehaving? Hello? It's interesting that this program is doing this. It was so sudden. Which is what is the weirdest thing about it. Oh. Oh, did the game... Did the capture freeze? Yeah, that might have been what happened. Because my hand is over Jupiter right now. I think my capture card might have frozen. That's never happened before. That has never happened before. Okay. Weird. I mean, you know, there's a first time for everything, so... Usually just an easy little unplug, replug fixes that. Yep. Capture cards. It's not really a big deal. At least it's never been a big deal for me. It's literally like one little plug. Oh, my camera has never had that issue. They're not the same at all. Like the type of capture card is not the same at all. The ones that capture games are so different. Like I've never, like my capture card for my camera is so dusty because I've never had to touch it. I've never had to touch it. So I've never had any issues with that at all in 4.5 years? They're fine for me. Like I said, that's the first time that's ever happened, and I've had this thing since I started streaming, so like 5 years? 4 or 5 years? Gotta capture audio too. Yeah, I think they just take a lot more. But as long as it's a simple fix, I'm okay. So the way that I have all my stuff set up, I have my capture card easily accessible, which is why it's not a big deal for me. So I can literally, like, I just reach, like, I can touch it right now. Both cables. So I just unplug it and then plug it back in. So it's not a huge deal for me. And if it doesn't happen often, I really am not peeved by it. But I have a really high tolerance for bullshit, so You know, there's also that. There's also that. Do we remember what the fuck I was doing when that happened? Oh, I was looking for gold things. I think I ran out of gold things. Are you a gold thing? You don't have a field, do you? No. I didn't think you did. Okay, so let's look at, I don't need to just look at stuff that I don't have labeled. I can look at anything. Okay, so this one should work. This is not for him. That one's for me. What was my clue? The castle vaults are blocked by a... The castle vaults? How do I get... Where are the vaults? The vaults. The vaults are blocked by a large iron door. It has no handle or keyhole. It does not give in the slightest when I push against it. I realize that it has been thermatically sealed, but that's not much help. It's not clear what I need to open it. It is because I have already been told. I think this will do. And the door slides open without a sound, as though it has been kept well oiled over the years. Behind it I find a large natural cavern that extends into the rock beneath the castle. Somewhat disappointingly, the walls are lined with rocks of whiskey bottles instead of the rows of artifacts that I was picturing. When I show Edmund, he was delighted, and he spends some time examining the dusty shelves. It's not long before he makes a find that I'm surprised I missed. I return to the shop with a spring in my step and a curious item that demands further study. Is it gonna be for this guy? Bronze. These are like seasonal symbols, huh? So what is this? The bishop's square is a simple tool of my great-great-grandfather's loosely based on the Briar's disc. By all accounts, he was an impressive man, but it would seem his mind began to fail him at the end. Perhaps he spent too long studying his 𝖈𝖚𝖗. He imagined invisible enemies coming to steal away his most prized possessions, so he began hiding them about the castle. Noting their locations in a code that only he understood. Oh. Okay, so you can live there. I can't give you this. Oh, I can. I can actually give you that. I still don't know what you need. And these are both done. So I don't have a fucking clue. Not a singular fucking clue. Fucking don't know. I want to give him this, but I don't think it's that. 𝖕𝖕𝖔𝖓, sorry. Okay. I'm not getting any more information from this. Hand of Fire. Hand of Jupiter, sorry. Or a fire palm. I'm still feeling that it's this. Ruling it out so I can stop fucking looking at it. I'm sure no hints is an achievement, so I refuse. I refuse. But I don't feel like I fucking have it. But I have to. Nothing has, like, a Jupiter symbol. This is fire. But it's not spherical. Could it potentially be inside of it, though? I am about to get dread. I'm about to brute force this one. Okay, let's look for aging. See if aging is in here. Calm life. Oil, urine. Jupiter. This is what I was sort of looking for. Oh. Oh. Got it. 10. It's 10, and 10 is Jupiter. And this is a hand. Item features a hand in its design. It is made of 10, the planetary metal associated with Jupiter. It also features a triangle, symbol of fire. It did not clock that last part. It didn't clock the last part. That's okay. Okay. Oh! My god. It's a good job I thought to bring the silent breath with me yesterday. The pit cracked open. The tall stone, sure enough. But then... Oh my god, he's moving too fast. Just as I was about to step through, I got an uneasy feeling in my bones. I couldn't ignore it, then I realized. It was the silent breath. Just then, there was a noise like thunder, and the door slammed shut. I'd have been hammered flat like a piece of meat. Or, at the very least, trapped in the realm of the nameless gods beyond the black veil. Funnily enough, it's put me right off sticking my nose into any of their business. Good luck to you, but I'm out. Fleur, hello. Artifact seller, I require your strongest artifacts. Yeah, that's a questionable situation there. Also, hi, how are you? How goes? Agnes Dent. There has been an unexpected death in the family. It has hit all of us quite hard, but particularly my husband. I would like to gift him a heart chamber. Okay, I was reading about those earlier. A hot chamber, you say? Okay. Ooh! Oh, I might already see it. I might already see it, if he's wearing one. There is a vast skull in the catacombs, said to be that of the beast. 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓? Holgar's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul along with its power in an item known as a wraith chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they have morphed over time in a way that keeps those dear to us close to heart after death. I'm kind of just tempted to give this one. Also to visit that area, because I saw it. But this one, the symbol on it means blessings, right? Sometimes I just go with my gut instinct to see if I'm right. Blessings. Okay, but I'm probably gonna get dread here. Wasting my time here. I'm not, though. No! No, don't give me dread. You know what? Fuck it. Is it this? Fucking Christ, it is. Awesome. This item appears in the sketch, right? It bears the sigil that resembles the Grim Mask? I guess I could have looked. Oh! Wait. Wait. You're right. It does. It does, it does. Okay. I will take that. We're gonna move some of this around. We're starting to get some more labeled stuff. This box. I'm moving the label stuff off screen. How's Jupiter been doing? So far, so good. A little sleepy baby. Jupiter did get fucking kidnapped, though, by a crazy lady. And I had to rescue him. I did, though. I did rescue him. I was so mad. I was so mad. Put some of our labeled stuff over here like this. I'm gonna make our plant real pretty. Okay, make sure everything over here is labeled. Okay, I think we're good to go again. Edmund Bishop. Hi, Edmund. Did you ever work out what that Bishop Square thingy was? Yeah, a note came with it. I suddenly remembered this one note I found some time ago, and it occurred to me that it might be related. I almost threw it away, but it intrigued me, so I held on to it. I haven't a clue what it means. Oh, give it to me. Blessings in spring. Rising in autumn. Through the cat napping? I have, unfortunately. Okay, I'm just gonna look. So, what does it say? Blessings in spring. Is there anything? Quite sure how this works yet. Exactly. I said I was, and it did come with a letter. Okay, let's see what this thing is. Because maybe it holds some answers. I feel like I've definitely gotten a better handle on the like structure of how this game works. Ahead of you, yes. I had to look away from your stream last time I was in there. I was like, oh god. Oh no. Also, Trees, hello, how goes? Hello. We're doing some investigation. Some investigation. What about the neck to place them closer to the heart? These innocent looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. A single material. Okay, so yes and no. I think it's flavor text. I think it's flavor text. Okay, so spring. Blessings in spring. Hold up. I need a different book. I need this book. Oh, fucking Christ. Give. Right, okay. Spring is the leaf, which is what I thought, and this is autumn. Okay, I didn't know which one was autumn, which one was winter and summer. Okay, blessings. So a church. A church in spring. Maybe, would I do it like this? Or would... Blessings. Blessings upon you. Wait, they're like actual circles though. Why must this be confusing? Blessings in spring. Is there a road? Just making sure. Wait. So, if you... Oh, I'm so confused by this. Hello. I am stumped. I'm sorry. Ooh. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. I guess I'll check this stuff anyway. Engraved symbols, sharp edges. I think it's gonna be, these are gonna point at something. But I'm not quite sure. Obviously I won't nudge unasked, but let me know if you, I absolutely will. I usually try to spend, hello? A lot of time with something before I just completely give up. But sometimes I give in faster than others. I think it's supposed to work a lot like the Briar's disc. I remember the Briar's disc. So here's the thing, I guess, though. It says that, but if you've never played the first game, how would you know what that means? So I feel like they're going to give further instruction. Maybe. It's possible they don't. Okay. Blessings in spring. Blessings. Okay, here's a church. Hold on. High green. That's spring. The pit. Okay, I feel like it's gonna be this one. But I'm not quite sure how to position this. Is it gonna position itself? Kind of. So, is it... And then rising in autumn. This is not right. I'm gonna click it though. I'm probably gonna get dread and that's okay. Wait. Is that actually how you use this thing? As I step deeper into the heathwood, the trees begin to change. First sparse and twisted, then thick and shadowed. I'm drawn to explore further, but something holds me back. Maybe another time. Okay, so no. So no. Alright, let's just go ahead and get our next person. Oh, Thaddeus, hello. Something isn't right at the museum. I'm worried it's all my fault. I'd hoped my brother would be back by now. I've had an idea though. Whoops, I'm no thaumaturge, but I think I can weaken it using a witherance. Oh dear me, this had better work. Okay, what is a witherance? What is a witherance? A witherance is the inverse of a fortinance, and is sometimes put to more malicious use. These can be crafted from stone, and also more wood. More commonly used for wood. So it's this. I remember looking up this symbol because I was like looking at all the different symbols on things and this said weakness, and it's made of wood. Ordnance is used for strength. The inverse, which would be weakness, right? And it's made of wood. Exactly. Okay. Smart. Use brain. Big brain. Goodbye, Thaddeus. Don't get murdered. My mind is severed. Need mether. Mether? I keep wanting to say mether, but then I'm like, I don't want to keep saying mether. I don't want to keep saying mether. So it's mether to me. Okay, let's see. Which one, sir? Your mind is severed. Got it. Also say mether. Yeah, I think I may have actually decided on that because of you. Because I kept being like, my brain kept being like, mether sounds wrong. I don't like it. It probably is that. But I don't like it. Mind. Typically used, designed, easily pass from person to person. Let's see. What are the other types? Is considered the most powerful. Permits the drinker to forge pathways in the mind to recall that which has been forgotten, or to prepare that which has been broken. Okay. It will produce a noticeably stronger. Okay. Live here. For now. Oh wow. Okay. So. That's helpful, right? Please be it. Yes. Oh man, I've got such a good brain thing going on tonight. I was having so much trouble the other night with just doing anything. Like, I couldn't figure out shit. Using the index, I can remind myself. What mether? Looks like it produces a strange... Yes, so it produces a better one. Oh no. Oren, oh my god, why are you awake? Hello. There were some tricky days. Yeah, it's weird, right? Oren. Or respectfully? Hold on. Pause. You didn't... respectfully? Respectfully. Are you a 2 a.m. dutchie today? Guess you can't sleep? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Didn't you have a thing today? Yesterday? Today for you now. Also, unrelated, related, have you decided if you're taking Willow to the vet? I know you're talking about it. I know she was having a little bit of an upset tummy. Also, you don't have to answer that. I am. It's like almost 5 a.m. and I need to get up early, so fuck me. Oh no. Oh my god. Maybe it's an all-nighter cancel stream situation. That really sucks. For me more than for you. But, you know, sometimes that shit's gotta happen, so. It is what it is. It is what it is. Francesca Robertson. I've discovered something via the thermatic needle. Okay. The woman who tried to swim across the lake was compelled to do so by an invisible force. She was looking for something, and whatever it is, it's right here in Undermere. That's not all. I decided to experiment with the 𝖈𝖕𝖔𝖓. When I was under its spell, I heard whispers. Something was calling to me, and it left me feeling terribly afraid. This must be what's keeping my patients in their trance-like state. I've never used a Gaudian siren before, but it occurred to me that I might be able to use it to drown out the whispers. Calling for an appointment first thing when they open. She still hasn't been eating, so something's wrong. No. I hope it's still just a kitty cold. I have seen that happen. Some cats, when they have those little kitty colds, they just don't want to. So my fingers are crossed for it just being that. But yeah, it's best to go anyway, just in case. Now, I will say with my old pets, I did not worry as much about things like that, because, you know, Gigi was 15, 16, and Nunu currently is in his 20s. So, when stuff like that happens, for him, I realized that it literally may just be, you know, it may just be his time, because he's an old boy. And I think taking him to the vet in the car would maybe actually give him a heart attack. So, you know, unless he's actively suffering in pain, I'm just gonna not. And he's a good old boy. So, can I type on my phone? Same. I always have to. I have so many more typos on my phone than I ever do on my actual keyboard. Understandable for, yeah, he's so old. He's so old. I took Gigi to the vet for the simple fact that she was old, so like vomiting, meh, you know, that was normal. Like I said, old pet, they just have a tendency to have upset stomach mores and that kind of stuff. So that wasn't super like abnormal. I mean, it wasn't like a daily occurrence, but it wasn't super abnormal. So, but I ended up taking her to the vet because I noticed that she was eating. She was. But I noticed that she had dropped a lot of weight. Like, because I picked her up a lot. So I physically could feel how light she was versus how heavy she had been. So I started doing the thing where, because my scale only like weighs to a certain like point, I had to like put myself on there first and then weigh her. It's not the first time I've had to do that. We had another cat who was a semi-feral stray that we took when we moved from our old place, because we were leaving and no one else was moving in after us. We were selling the property, and she was going to die. She was going to starve to death because there was nobody there to feed her, and she had been fed by every tenant there since she was a kitten. So we decided to catch her and take her with us, and she lived with us for 2 or 2.5 years when we lived here, but before that we had her for about 6 or 6.5 years at our old place. So when she passed, right, or when we had to let her go, it was tougher on me than I expected, and I was like kind of wondering why, and I kind of thought about it, and I was like, we've literally had this cat almost 10 years. Like, she may not have technically been our cat, but she's our cat. You know what I mean? Like, she didn't live inside, but she was our cat. She was technically the trailer's cat, but she was our cat in the end. So that was difficult. But it was the best choice because she had nasal cancer. So that sucked ass. It always sucks ass. I always wish for them to just go peacefully in their sleep and not have to deal with any of that stuff. But it is what it is, you know? And I miss her. I still have her little collar and her little necklace thing. This month is the month of remembering lost pets. That's all I have to say. We'll get into that at a later time, because that's still a sore spot for me. And if you know why, just look at the date and you'll understand why it's worse right now. But speaking of cats, I don't know where Levy is. Also, here's something we haven't done in a while. It's not true, but she will always be screaming in my mind. I want to make a little compilation of clips of her. Earlier this year? No, that's so hard. The 26th is coming up on 1 year since I lost Gigi, which is, that was a difficult one for me, because I had her for like 16 years. I had her since she was a kitten. And she had so we didn't do a lot of diagnostic testing because she was so bad off. And the vet did some x-rays and was like, it has, you know, metastasized, basically. And, so she was like, she seems okay right now. So if you want to just kind of play it by ear. And that's what we did. But it was only about, like, 2.5 or 3 weeks or something. But anyway, they found, that she had, it looked to be stomach cancer or abdominal cancer of some kind that had metastasized to her lungs. So, you know, there wasn't really anything we could do other than make her comfortable. So I have pillows. I have bigger pillows. I'm going to show you. Hang on. So my partner got these made for me. So cute. I love them. So she's still around. She's still hanging out with us. But this is the tiny one. The other ones are huge. And he was like, I didn't think they were gonna be that big, because this is the mini. And he got the mini free with, like, his order or something, or, like, for 50% off or something. I actually, funnily enough, so I used to cuddle with Gigi, like, she slept by my head. So one of the things that I had a lot of trouble with, and still do, is sleeping, because Levy is not a cuddler. But she's also only a year. She's basically just turned a year, or is about to turn a year. And she is not a cuddler. She's a leg cuddler. She is not a by your head or by your side cuddler. So, I use one of those Gigi pillows as, like, a cuddle pillow next to my head. And it's, like, it's kind of funny in a way. But I have a bunch of clips from her on stream, and I kind of want to compile them into a little montage. Because they're all cute. Like the one where she was laying on my shoulder and she had her paws stretched out, and there was what was it? It was like Toby. It was like to the tune of Jolene. It was Tobeans. Blue is always by my side at night, and now she's feeling ill. She doesn't really, and it really affects me. Yes. They will definitely do that. They will definitely do that. Levy's just weird. Like I said, she's a kitten, so it may change a little bit. She used to sleep, like, under the blanket, and then she also liked to sleep, in, like, the little triangle that your legs make. I think she doesn't do that with me because I get uncomfortable when there's too much pressure on my legs when I sleep, because I'm, like, not a small person, so there's already a lot of weight and stuff on my joints. So she has her spot. But last night when I went to go to bed, I laid down. This is disgusting, by the way. I laid down, and I felt something wet. So there was, like, it didn't look like there was vomit, but it was, like, vomit residue. But it was too late for me to, like, change sheets and stuff, because I didn't know where our extra set even was. So basically, I took off the top sheet, which, yes, I know, millennial top sheet. We just put whatever comes in the pack on the bed. And it eventually, like, makes its way not on the bed. But anyway, the top sheet saved the bottom sheet. So I took the top sheet off, and I rotated the blanket. And, I put a towel down so that I didn't accidentally roll in residue. Like, I got it up as best as I could, but it, you know. But I had to go to sleep. It was after midnight. But Michael washed the bedding for me today when he got home from work, because he works overnight. So he washed it for me because I didn't have the time. The triangle thing is cracked for Willow too. Instantly lays there. Yes, it is so cute too. It's so cute. Also, for anybody who's never seen Levy, hold on. She's getting big. She's getting big. She's got, this is Levy. She's got orange all over her, and it shows. That's my face. Don't focus on that. But that's her. She's still big now. She's still got, like, permanent kitten head syndrome. Don't know how to feel about that. Do I have any other ones? She's so silly. But I know. She's so big now. We put her in the dog's old costume or shirt, and she didn't care. We just wanted to see if she would wear it, and she does. But it kept like coming off of her. Look at the little chunk. Kitties, I know. Look at her. She's so big. She's so big. Who allowed this? Who allowed this? Also, look at... Where is it? I thought I had a picture of her little blip. Do I not have a picture of her little blip? Oh, this is the best picture. If you like cats, you want to see this one. I promise. That's the best picture fucking ever. Her little orange tummy. Her little feet. I cannot. Her little foot thing that she does makes up for her not being a cuddly cat. I will say. Anyway, cat break. We love a cat break. Who has cats? Oren has cats. Ren has cats. Does anybody else have cats? I know Orantius doesn't have cats. I don't know if Orantius is still here, but he might still be here. I need to know. If you have cats, what kind of cat you got? Because we call Levy Master of the Void, and for a while I was like, because okay, so there was a joke when we first got her. Michael said that she was so small that when she ran around and kind of got chased by the other animals, that they probably thought she was a rat, and therefore her name was birthed. And then she ate so much that he called her a Leviathan. So her name became Radimus Leviathan, aka Levy. So, and I was like, she's not like, she doesn't have the coloration to be Master of the Void. And then I was like, actually, she fucking does. She literally has all the colors. All of them. The origin story, I know, it's the fucking most hilarious shit ever. Need to send you a willow. Yes, send me a willow. Cat breaks are the best, I agree. I love cat breaks. I will take a cat pic every day. All the time. Please give. Please give. I also have a dog. Please don't get it twisted. I do not discriminate. Cats are my favorite, but I do have a dog. I also have some reptiles. I used to have a pets command. I think it still works, but it's not up to date, like at all. And I never kept it up to date, so I you know. Okay, let me see. Warren was supposed to be sending me a picture. Let me see if I have received it. Oh my god, that's the biggest yawn ever. That's amazing. Reptiles? Yes. I have, I had more. But right now we have, one, sand boa. He's a nary, so he's like black and white. We have a ball python, just a regular morph. We have a leopard gecko, regular morph, and we have a crested gecko. I have no idea what his morph is. We did have another sand boa. We had a frog. We had a spider. We had 2 spiders at one time. We had a pink toe and a, it was a Chilean rose hair? Snapped a pic mid-yawn and died. It's like she's doing a metal scream. It is. It's like there's an emote that it reminds me of. It's, oh god. It's like, cat... It's a global, if I'm remembering correctly. I cannot find it. I cannot find it. But you know the one. You know the one. Also, I feel like there's an animal in here with me. There's like a weird presence. Oh. Is it gonna be this one? Also, there's an ad. I'm so sorry. Although they're similar in form, magnetic needles serve a very different purpose. Ugh, sorry. Sorry. Congrats on your rune. Okay, to strong compulsion. I think it's the... Wait, not this. The thermatic needle is that. Is it this? Hello. Hello. 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓 here. If you watch the ground back here, you may spot her at some point. But she's about to wear my patience, I can feel it. 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓, Oren says hi. Wait, is it this one? Yeah. I think it's that. Yes, my intuition is so good today. Oh, yes. Goodbye. We finished the day. The curator learned that the 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓 casket is a dark article, a class reserved for the most cursed and the most dangerous of objects. He locked it away deep within the museum's archives, along with the other such artifacts that are best kept from the public eye. It's so good, Oren. I'm finally like really getting the hang of the puzzling system. I am ready to push these games on everybody. Funnily enough, I think that getting used to playing the game is easier in horticulture. I think this game hinges on you sort of having played horticulture or just being really good at puzzles. Because it does, in my opinion, build on mechanics that have already been established in the other game. Not that that's a bad thing. I just think that they have taken what they had and expanded, which I'm liking. I wasn't sure, like, I was having a little bit of a hard time at first, but I've gotten in the swing. I have gotten in the swing. Oh, shit. My keyboard is so close, I keep hitting it. An axe. So that's gonna be in the catacombs? I am under the barn where the axe meets the tree. It's very, yeah, it's very fun though. I'm having a good time. So I usually end the streams of this by getting a clue, solving it, like these cards for the end of the days. So I actually think it's gonna be in the main map. Axe for murdering, axe for murdering. That is a catacomb, my guy. Okay, hold on. I'm under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Is there an actual barn? Hold on. Boatyard. Quarry. Underwear station. Oh, farm. There's a farm. It's probably not the farm. Where the axe meets the tree. Is there possibly a building shaped like an axe? Like this? Hold up. Huh. Okay, let me take a look at the catacombs. Make sure. Please go back in your hole. Thank you. Make sure there's not any axe-looking activity going on here. That noise. Okay. Axe meets the tree. Blessing. Oh, fuck, here's a note for this thing on this map. Mars in winter. Oh, oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. Listen. I have figured out a thing. Mars is that symbol. Mars. Hold on, I figured out a thing. Mars in winter. Okay. Rising in summer. I figured it out. I figured it out! The smells and sounds of cooking greets me as I enter the castle kitchens. I feel a little foolish as I try to avoid the cook's glares while following the clues left for me by a mad old man. What was I thinking? I'm not going to find anything here, and yet, on the exact spot where the map leads me, there is something. A floorboard that has been cut and replaced with a little difficulty. I lift it up and feel around in the cavity below before my fingers grasp something hard. Oh! Okay, so fire... can't remember what that symbol means. Oh! Use the bishop square! Hell yeah, okay. We're winning. I still haven't done this, but hold on. I have clues to figure out. Wait a second. We'll figure this out in a minute. But I gotta do this before I forget how this fucker works. I did not expect this to be in the house. Blessings in spring. Oh, wait. I remember what blessing. I'm an idiot. In spring. Okay. Rising in autumn. The symbol on the map led me up the winding stairs of the North Tower. The pendant has been carefully hidden, but knowing where to look means that it does not take me long, and I am soon on my way back to the shop with a new trinket out of our growing collection. Fuck yes. Are you... Yeah. Okay. Mark that shit off. I figured out how to use my new toy. Awesome. Okay, now you. What do you mean? I am under the barn where the axe meets the tree. Is there... I am under the barn. Barn. Would anywhere else besides a farm have a barn? Manor. Blacksmith's Guild. Tower. Bleakstones. Library. The Eye. Okay, we're gonna try this. Where the axe meets the tree. I'm feeling this is not right. Scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between weathered barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find anything useful here. There is a barn there. So maybe it's this? Wasting my time? Don't give me dread. Remember struggling with this one for a bit? Yeah, this one's a little weird. So what is the clue again? I am under the barn. Axe meets the tree. What is 6? We may end up saving this one. I don't usually like to do that, but this is kind of an axe. These are definitely trees. I'm running out of logic with this one. Alright, there's my dread. I'm not scared of you, dread. Make sure there's not like situation of barn here that I don't see if there is. No like outside spaces. I think it's gonna be on the main map. Okay. Under the barn, the axe meets the tree. I'm gonna see what happens. Yeah, no, I figured that. Unfortunately. Are we about to get dread? No. An escalating question? Not right this minute, but soon. Soon. Also, maybe next time. I may just leave it for now, and I may think on it. Keystone Manor. Under the barn. I don't think it will be that, but maybe. Maybe. My thing is, where all has barns? That is my main thing right now. What is that? Interesting. Where the axe meets the tree. I'll see. What, do you cut down trees, maybe? Is there like... What is the pit? Oh, there's another farm that I didn't see. We're gonna click it and see what happens. Royston Farm is as warm and welcoming as its owner John. He greets me with a grin and a handshake, always eager to share a story or two about the land. I ask him to let me know if he ever finds anything unusual. Lead him to his business. Okay. The eye. Is there a street? Ferryman. Stone wall. Oak. Susu, hello. Hello, hello. We're trying to solve a puzzle and failing. They named this game after me. Are you Strange Antiquities? Or as some of us like to call it, Strange Antiquities? Mossy wood. The pit. The pit and mossy wood. The eye. Prince Mill? Market. Pine woodcutter. Where the axe meets the tree. Is it one of these? Oh. That one? Fuck yeah. Got it. Got it. Fleur, be proud of me. I got it. Had to exhaust my brain. We'd call it that. Strange and old. Me too. It's spelled cute and cool, but it's more fun to be strange and old. I will say. To the side of the house sits a dilapidated barn. The stench of manure is overpowering. There is no sign of an owner, so I search carefully. Not sure exactly what I'm looking for. Suddenly I spy a flash of blue. A bottle, that is. Okay, what do we get? Ooh, pretty. Okay. I am so satisfied with myself right now. I have done so good with this game. I'm never this proud of myself. My other one, I had clues all the time. This one, I have been solving the fuck out of these clues, keeping all of my shit nice and empty, except for this. But this is, I don't think this is one that gets marked off. There was one like that in the other game too, but we'll see. That was what I wanted to finish before I signed off for the night, because it is almost bedtime, but it is also almost Friday, so I barely give a shit. Also, I have a text. Hold on. The only person who texts me is my partner, so. Rude. I guess. And don't leave. I have to do this evil thing in the morning called work. And I have to do this other thing that I call closing down the house. Which, because I spend the nights by myself, I have to feed all of the pets, all of the reptiles, and get everybody ready for bed, and then get myself ready for bed, and then get the fuck in bed. Which, you know how that goes. Nobody wants to do that. But I'm really, really happy with the progress that I made tonight. I have 13 of the 22 achievements, and you all know damn well that I will be doing all of the achievements. There are 4 hidden achievements. And I'm trying not to... I know that I'm reading the title. One is an ending, of course. That was the same. And there's one to identify all items, which was in the other game too. Good night. It was good progress. It was such good progress. I'm so fucking excited. This is what made me so happy about Strange Horticulture, is I always felt like I was constantly making progress. And it is so, like, it's like a hit of dopamine. Every time I solve the stupid puzzle. Oh, there it is. Complete the game without using hints. There it is. Solve all clue cards. Most of these that are not hidden are, at this point, are not a secret. But yeah, I am 100%ing this game. I 100%ed the other one. So I'm very excited. How many did I got 3 achievements tonight. I got Hidden Knowledge, use the Bishop Square. I got a Hidden Sanctum, open a vault. Ethereal Encounter, catch a wandering shroud. That is what I did tonight. I think we got through like 2 to 3 days, which is pretty good. I feel like the days in this game are definitely a lot longer than Horticulture, or have more customers, more people to solve stuff for. But I might just be losing it. Let's see. Alright, we do have to see who we want to raid. This is always the most difficult part. This is always the most difficult part. I do have people who are usually on Thursdays. But one of them is 𝖈𝖕𝖔𝖓, and she is taking the rest of the week off. And the other is 𝖚𝖕𝖔𝖓, and I do not know if he's on tonight. He may have also taken the night off. Nope, he's on. He's on. What is he playing? Once Upon a something. Pastel is playing Witcher. So my music just decided it was done. If you hear any games or any people and you have a preference, feel free to yell. Let's see. Let's take a quick peek. There's a bunch of people on, but a lot of them are playing things that I want to play. Witcher, yes. Pastel is playing Witcher. Or do you know Pastel? Have you ever met Pastel? Maybe Pastel? She played through Witcher 1 and Witcher 2, so that you did not have to. Don't think I have. Alright, let's go there. Let's go see Pastel. Where the fuck did she go? She did a banish. I don't think I've got to raid into Pastel in a hot minute. Alright, let's do that. Alright, here's the raid message. If you want to grab that, that would be fucking fantastic. Put it in her chat. Be a little gremlin over there. I give you permission. Alright. So, here is the plan. Tomorrow, I will be back sometime later than my usual start time. So, my usual start time at about 2 hours-ish. And I'll start sometime after that. Fridays are always such a toss-up. So it's somewhere between like 8:30, and 10 Central, which is where I'm at. So that's the plan. We're going to play Silksong. We play Silksong on Friday so that I can stay up and be a gremlin. There's a lot of fun shit going to happen tomorrow because things and stuff happened last time. Without spoilers. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I'm going to send you to Pastel. You're going to watch a little bit of Witcher. You're going to hang out over there and vibe if you want. You don't have to, but I think you should. I hope she's not ending. She might be ending. We're gonna make her stay. We're gonna make her stay. We're gonna make her stay. So enjoy. I will. Oh no, 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 no! She's actually leaving. Fuck. God damn it. She just waved bye, so she's actually going. Good lord. Okay. So I have stopped my raid. I have passed. Wait, is she not leaving? I can't tell. I'm at a rave tomorrow, so not sure I can. Oh, that sounds fun though. That sounds fun though. Wait, she doesn't have a raid queued up, so maybe not. Hold on. We're doing it. All right. Whenever it counts down, we're going. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell you bye. I'm gonna tell you bye whenever it counts down, which is now. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Silksong. Bye bye. Bye bye.